Hey everyone, it's been a minute. So, as you
Hey,
can tell, I have a guest. Introduce yourself, guest.
oh, hi. What's up, y'all? I'm Lee,
And Lee is who?
baby.
To me.
Oh, that's my fiance, y'all. I'm Lee.
Lee is
This
my feet.
me. And this is.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, like I said, y'all, it's been a minute, but I decided to make what a day where we do discussions about life in general, like as a couple, as a lesbian couple, as a y'all get it. Y'all get the picture. So we'll have different topics. Some will be controversial and some would just be, day-to-day life conversations. And some will also be conversations that people don't actually like to talk about. So we decided to, because we have some deep conversations, definitely at our dining room table, day one.
If that table could talk.
Day one. Like we
Mm-hmm.
had cries, arguments, um, love sessions, not like X rated, but more like verbal,
Mental.
yeah, like very stimulating, just love sessions about one another. Stop,
Yeah.
honey. So yeah, so I thought it would be a good idea if we just come on camera and talk to you guys and just get a discussion going about a lot of topics that people don't really like to talk about. So today we decided for, being a little light. Today we decided on our first topic is going to be relationships and the discussions that comes up about threesomes, discussions that comes up about having a third person into your relationships, and you call that polyamorous. And what else? It was one more. What was
Open
the
relationships. We talked about
Oh yeah,
that.
open relationships, having a hall
Yeah,
pass.
so we're gonna talk about what we think about it. Y'all tell us what y'all think about it too.
Yeah, definitely leave comments down below and let us know what you guys think as well. And the videos are going to keep coming because we definitely like to have conversations like this. It makes us closer. It makes us know each other more. And being that we are about to be married, this is definitely good for us, and it's healthy conversations for us, and I hope it is for you guys as well. So if you have a partner, definitely if you have a same sex partner, because you could probably relate more to us. Not saying if you don't, you can't relate, but definitely if you have same sex partners, you guys should definitely watch us and ask questions or give your opinions down in the comments. So let's get started. So, um, let's talk about having an open relationship, having a hall pass within your relationship. Um,
That's kind of two different things, all right?
is it?
I think so.
Okay, so we're gonna have four different discussions. All right, that's cool.
Okay. So to me, you said hall pass, and then you said
Mhm.
open relationship. So
Mhm.
a hall pass is like a one-time thing in my head, and an open relationship is like ongoing. That's what it is.
I
Open
agree.
for other people at any time.
I
Hall
agree.
pass is a one-time use. I just want to use mine. Just say mine for Janet Jackson. It ain't no other. Just regular chick out there that I need a hall pass for, because I got everything I need right here.
So you
But
don't.
let me get a hall pass for Janet though.
Okay.
But just a regular schmegular woman, I don't need the hall pass.
So when you say regular smuggler woman, you just meaning if she's not a celebrity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm not a regular smuggler, so I wanted to just clarify.
But these other women are like out here are, but you're not, and you're mine, so I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay. As far as a hall pass, see, my thing is, I'm not gonna do something I know damn well I'm not gonna allow you to do. So, and I can't be selfish that way when it comes to some things, and I definitely can be biased as well. But put my grown woman panties and bra on. Yeah, having a hall pass, I feel like if you're in a relationship and your relationship is actually gonna go somewhere and you know it is, or you feel like that's the move you guys are making, then having a hall pass I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary. Not for me. I'm good on a hall pass. I think it's a little ridiculous if you feel like your relationship has what you need in it. I feel like if you need a hall pass, then you're not getting what you want. And if in that case, if you're not getting what you want, then you shouldn't even be in a relationship.
So does that mean my Janet Jackson hall pass is revoked? I
mean, I didn't say you had it.
Oh, I never got it. Oh, okay. It was pending. Access denied. Okay.
Janet Jackson, if I could watch.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
So if I could watch Janet Jackson, you can have the hall pass.
Deal.
You better get that in writing.
Deal. This is better than writing. I have it recorded. Yes. Okay. At minute 7 and 28 seconds. You said it.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, that's how I feel about a hall pass.
Mm-hmm.
What else? What was the next thing we talked about?
Open relationship.
Open relationship. What do you think about an open relationship, love?
So, open relationship.
Hold on, before you answer that, I'm sorry. Have you ever had an open relationship?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
And because I wouldn't get in a relationship, like I would have dated several people, but we weren't in a relationship, so it wasn't open because I wasn't in a relationship.
Right.
And when I'd have decided to be in a relationship, I didn't have an open relationship before.
Okay, so what you think about open relationship? Like, what are your thoughts?
Just on a regular open relationship where you can go out and date whoever you want to, and then why be in a relationship? That's how I feel about that. Like, why be in a relationship? Just openly date and not be in a relationship if you need to be in an open relationship, for me. So
why do you think people be in an open relationship then? If they could just be single, not have those responsibilities, why would they even be in a relationship? Like, what do you think?
I don't know. I think maybe they want to, like, make sure they have some type of claims on that person. Like, so they won't get into a relationship with anyone else because they're in a relationship with them. That's crazy. So
okay, that's selfish.
I was just going to say, being kind of selfish.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't want to let them be free to be with nobody else. And I spent years being single and dating multiple people and not in a relationship, and still For some reason, women would feel like we were more than just, even though I made it very, very clear that we're just dating and I'm dating other people. Yeah. I just give individualized attention to those women at that time, and then I don't know, they got it all twisted up in the head, but I told them I'm seeing other people.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you why I think that it will come across to them that you guys were in a relationship.
You weren't even there.
Now, I'm going to tell you.
Okay, tell me.
So, if you're whining and dining a woman and you making her feel special and you making her feel like she the only one and you're being really charming and laying it on thick because you enjoy the person, but in your head, like, I'm just enjoying you. I don't want a relationship. But in her head, if you're doing all this to her, with her, and to her, then you guys must be in a relationship because you wouldn't be giving all this or giving your all. So she think this is your all because she hasn't had it before and she thinks this is your all. Then I could see how it would come across that way. Without y'all not talking about being in a relationship. I can see that.
Okay. Well, to me, that's kind of like that's a personal problem.
I knew you were going to say something.
And as far as a relationship requires a verbal contract, and I never gave a verbal contract to anybody. Not only did I not give a verbal contract, I made it perfectly clear that I was dating other people and that we were not in a relationship. So, yeah. Yet, I did, when I was with somebody that I was dating, while I dated other people, at that time, they had my attention. I wasn't in my phone texting back to the other person that I was dating or whatever. I gave my attention fully to them while they was there, but I may leave there and go elsewhere, but while I'm there, they got my attention. But I can't, but if I already told you, I can't help what you think. That's their own personal problem.
I completely agree. I agree that if you don't have that conversation, then you're not in a relationship.
I don't have my ring on, y'all. I washed my hands for the night and stuff, and I took it off, but I just noticed. I do have one, though. I love you.
Look at your hand and look at my hand. Let's do our hands. What's the problem?
Nice ring, babe.
Thank you. My fiance bought it for me.
Damn, she must love you.
Yeah, I know she does.
Mm-hmm.
We get on subject.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so back to the subject. So, yeah, that ain't my problem. That's her own hang-ups, and I ain't got nothing to do with that. And I actually hurt a lot of feelings like that. But, again, that's not my problem if I was very honest and perfectly clear. People are not used to people being honest and perfully clear.
That's true.
And they try to read between the lines and change things. But
yeah, again, and a lot of women think they could put it on you or change you to make you change your mind about being in a relationship with them.
No.
Yeah.
I ain't had none that good.
Oh.
And when I did, I put a ring on it.
You're so silly. So, I don't know how we got into that subject because that's not what we were talking about, but it doesn't matter. It goes on.
Okay, so.
But, like I said, I agree with that. I have an ego, so I ain't finna claim you and we ain't talked about it. So if I claim, my thing is, this is how I look at it. If I'm out here saying, you my woman, and we haven't had that conversation, and we get around people, or...
You a nut. I had that happen to me before. I was in a full-fledged engagement. out like at a not engagement, like marriage engagement, like an event, like a dinner party with people, and someone that I had been dating for months introduced me like we were in a relationship, and we were not.
Okay, so how'd you handle that? You didn't embarrass her though?
I didn't, because I don't embarrass people in public.
Right.
Because I wouldn't want to be embarrassed in public. Mm-hmm. And so I didn't. But we were through dating after that night.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all just done?
Yeah, because she actually believed the lie she was telling. Oh my God. And that wasn't the case.
Okay, so y'all had a conversation afterwards about a relationship.
Right.
And you wasn't for it, right?
I didn't want a relationship, and we weren't in a relationship. Y'all had and don't introduce me as your woman, because I'm not. And, I'm pretty straightforward. See how you are? And I'm pretty straightforward, and that's exactly what I did, and their feelings was hurt. But I was like mind blown, like, why are your feelings hurt? Because we never discussed us being in a relationship. We just been having a good time, hanging out. We had been dating for months, like several months, maybe 5 or 6 months or something like that. But yeah.
That hasn't happened to me before. But like I said, if it's on my end, I'm not claiming you unless we had that conversation. Like, I won't. My ego, nah, you ain't gonna be able to embarrass me.
But you're different. And I'm telling you, that's why I'm so crazy about you. Because you're so different from the women that I've been dealing with and that I have dealt with over the years. Totally different.
Okay.
And especially not anything like the locals.
Not the locals.
That's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay, so to explain what she means, because she don't want to say anything else about that, I'll explain. So basically, she's talking about the women that live in our city, which is Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee. That is where, we reside on the outskirts of Memphis, but yeah, that's where I'm from, Memphis, Tennessee. So yeah, she don't believe that I act like any other women in Memphis, even though I was born and raised here.
You don't.
So
you remind me of a city girl. Like,
and Memphis is not a city.
Memphis is a country with lights. So a city girl, when I say a city, I mean a big city like Chicago, New York, LA, Atlanta, like a city girl. Memphis is like for real, like country, Mississippi, and they just got a couple extra street lights. Let's see. And an airport. And is it an airport, really? But
okay. See, again, our subject
again. But yeah, so that's what I mean. When you, like, inside of you is a New Yorker or a Chicago girl.
You know that New York accent do come out sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know where it come from. Okay. So.
And I like that because I'm a city girl.
Yeah, she always flirting with me. Okay. Got me blushing on camera. Okay, so let's get back on subject.
Okay, back on subject.
Let's talk about we're gonna have wine when we come on.
Oh my goodness.
So we could just
we really gonna get our subject then.
I know, it's fine. Okay. I don't think they'll have a problem with it. Sorry, y'all.
Do y'all have a problem with it? Let us know. Let us know in the comments. If so, get off here.
Okay.
Okay. Just kidding.
Okay, so to get us back on track, like I said, we're gonna bring wine because girl, I just want to drink. I ain't even had no other reason. Girl. I just want to drink. Okay. Anyway, so what you think about a threesome in a relationship?
I think in a relationship that's really solid and secure, that having a threesome could be okay.
I knew you was gonna say that.
Like, and again, maybe like you go out of town, you go on vacation. Like when we go to Cancun, we meet like somebody and we like, oh yeah, and just have a good time, and we come back home.
So
we just had some fun. But from
hold on. We going to Cancun in January.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just trying to reiterate. So if we see somebody we think cute and we have fun with them,
mm-hmm.
that's cool for you.
Yeah.
Where we at right now in our relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
It will be.
Okay.
Because, and we don't need any contact after.
Okay.
Like, we don't need to exchange numbers, none of that. And the next time we go to Cancun, we're going to be in a totally different resort. So, So, yeah.
My baby is pretty open. Well, I ain't going to say pretty open. She's open. She's not pretty open, but she's open.
Yeah.
So, would you say I'm open?
It's on some things, but nah. Not in that realm. No, I don't. I think you're not, because you are selfish in that area and you have preconceived notions, I believe, and you just not, because you probably heard bad things or something or whatever. You just think no. But I didn't finish though.
Okay, go ahead.
On the thing with the threesome thing.
Okay.
Like here,
mm-hmm.
having one here maybe.
And when you say here, you're talking about where we live.
Right, right.
City.
Yeah,
okay.
In our city.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like no. Just because the people, the women, and here I go again. Here, they just don't know boundaries. And somebody get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when you say hurt, do you sound like I'm interviewing her, y'all? Because I want to know. I mean, even though we've had these conversations before,
mm-hmm.
It's a refresher. So when you say hurt, do you mean like
in their feelings?
Their feelings.
Emotionally hurt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when it comes to threesomes, it's not what I've heard. It's just what I feel like I'll do.
Mm-hmm.
When you know yourself, you know yourself. Not many people can say they know themselves in certain situations. Yeah. I know myself in certain situations, so I can tell you exactly what will happen.
But you never been in that situation before, honey.
I know myself, though.
Oh, okay. You said in certain situations, but
yeah,
even though it's
when I say certain situations, like let's just say, for instance, I can think of a scenario or what that would be like. I'm thinking what a threesome would be like with me, you, and someone else, right?
Mm-hmm.
And me knowing myself, I know what I would contribute. And I'll just say contribute. And so I just don't think it's going to happen because of that reason. Mm-hmm. And also, I just don't trust women. Now, if we're gonna get into that. Let me wait, but let's stay on this topic.
Okay.
Honestly, if we're talking about a woman, I don't trust women. I just don't. Definitely. women are something. And I can say that because I'm a woman and I'm something. So, yeah.
Okay.
But there is a but, though. There's a but, honey.
Okay, what's the but, baby?
So, the but is if we're out of the country and probably if I'm not, honestly sober, because let's be honest, if I'm sober, I'm going to think about every little move everybody making. But if I'm not, I done had a couple of drinks, I'm not thinking about every little move everybody make. So, it allowed me to have my guard down a little more, and it's possible then. So it's not a all the way hell no. What? But, there's a but.
Okay.
It's a but.
Okay.
Yeah. So, while we're talking about threesomes, as you guys can tell, we're both women. We're in a lesbian relationship, but only one of us, I can say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Only one of us is women's only. Right? So me, I'm bisexual, so I date men. I don't date nobody now. I dated, right? Amen. I used to date just me. I mean, I used to date men and women, and my baby only dates women. So the question is, if we were out of town or out of the country and a guy is like cute and he look like he ready or whatever, could we have a threesome with the man, being that I'm bisexual and you're not? That's a question.
That is a question.
Yeah.
I think probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What?
Why not? It'll be fun. I mean, I don't want none.
Okay, so
I will
clear that
enjoy
up.
watching.
Because,
Okay,
be
so
clear about that one.
like I like watching heterosexual porn, so I like male female sex. I just like sex, period.
Yeah.
And I like watching it. So I could watch it. But I don't want none of that. You can have that, and then I can have you, and then he can have you, and I can watch y'all. That'll be all good.
Okay.
And then we could go about his way. He could stay in Mexico.
Yeah.
And we can come on back to the States. It's all good.
Look at that.
That'll be fun.
I learned something today.
You did?
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're learning. Okay, so that's the threesome topic. What was our other topic?
Poly.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh
poly. Again, I'm the open one with the whole. I'm just an open person. Like, why not? We only got one life to live. Have fun, enjoy that shit. I mean, enjoy that and enjoy life and whatever.
Okay, you gonna have to. Oh, okay.
As far as being in a relationship with another person, first I have to take out of the equation our conversations before and tell you my thoughts on it, and then I have post our conversations on it, thoughts about it.
Okay.
Before our conversations, my thoughts on it was absolutely, I'm down with poly life. Like, I could do it. I could do that. And I don't see anything wrong with it. And, like, we could have a girlfriend,
But not a boyfriend.
Or maybe a boyfriend.
Okay.
Because if me and him are cool and we not going to have a sexual relationship, but that might be my boy. That's my homie. That's my partner.
Mm-hmm.
In other things in life, not sex, because a relationship is sex.
Absolutely.
So, I feel like there's nothing wrong with, and everybody can bring something to the table, and everybody can have what they need, and everybody have somebody all the time, and why not? You know, why not?
Okay.
So yeah, again, I just wouldn't be interested in the sexually intimate part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But how badass would it be to have a buff dude around here who can fix some stuff when it get broke, who can rake them leaves in the backyard, who can, that type of stuff, wash the cars, all that stuff.
Yeah,
we have
we
conversations, we hang out, we do stuff that, because I have more of a masculine energy sometimes, or we'll have some kind of connection on our end that is not on the feminine realm, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever, and hang out and do stuff or whatever. And, here's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so those are your thoughts post.
Before, right. Pre our conversation.
Yeah.
But now, after our conversations that we've had, you just no, I'm totally against it. I don't see the point of it. Then, and you and the whole, you be wondering because you think too much and into stuff, and well, I went to the grocery store. What they doing while I'm going to the grocery store? I went to work. I've been gone 8 hours. Is they, plotting against me, or they out there having sex without me, or they doing whatever, and you'll think that her goal will be trying to get me and get you out of the situation or whatever.
But far as I wonder if they doing this, I wonder if they plotting against me. And no, I wouldn't think like that. But my only and most importantly thought is, she'll be a snake.
That's why you would get into a poly relationship just like you would any other relationship and get to know that person. We would get to know her as a person, her coming into our life, and grow to trust her or see that we can't and move it along just like we did one another. I trust you 100%.
And I trust you 100%.
I could leave you in here with 3 men, 3 women, whatever, and go, nothing. And I know it's nothing. And I have that faith and trust in you. I feel like you can have that with somebody else too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so my thoughts about Polly, as y'all can see, she's the more open one when it comes to being in a polyamorous relationship. And again, it's not a hell no. Look at my baby. It's not a hell no. It's not. Because if it was a hell no, I'll just simply say hell no and not even waste my breath saying nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to. But, honey,
I don't want the problems. I'm good.
So, even if I'm like, yeah, let's try this, I still don't think she will because of probably the first conversation we had about it. And she will stay stuck there. And she does that a lot. And I think people are allowed to grow, allowed to change their minds, and allowed to experience things and then realize, okay, well, I didn't know it was this. So, they're open to it now. So I'm never going to say it's a hell no, it's out the question completely. I'll never say that to anything in life. That's just not who I am.
Mm-hmm.
But, there is a but.
Always.
Yeah, always.
My baby, there's always a but, guys.
Because nothing is definite, nothing is final. Because I'm allowed to change my mind. I'm allowed to grow. I'm allowed to learn new things. I'm allowed to change my mind about things.
Absolutely.
Right?
You are.
So, far as being in another relationship with a woman, it's going to be some steps that had to be taken for me to be comfortable. I'm not going to be in a polyamorous relationship just because my partner wants to, because that probably would be the end of our relationship if you're doing it just for your partner and you're not comfortable with it. So I'm going to voice my opinion, and I'm going to if we're actually talking about it, and we're not right now, this is just a discussion.
Mm-hmm.
But if we ever get to that point,
wait, was he making it clear? Like I knew that.
but if we ever get to that point, especially when we get married, and you know, we're like, baby, let's do something exciting, or baby, look, we need a partner that's, you know, have these type of skills that we don't have, or we're not really wanting to exercise those skills. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is nothing specific, but yeah, and that's possible. I feel like that's definitely a possibility, because I'm not against it 100%. I'm just cautious of it because women are snakes.
Overprotective of me, y'all.
Definitely. Girl. If you know, you know.
I know.
But as far as like being in a relationship and having a male come in, I'm not even gonna lie, that's exciting to me, to my ears, because I'm attracted to both male and female. I don't have to have both at the same time, but if you're given the opportunity to have both at the same time and you're attracted to both, then what? What? You know, you get a little excited. And not even thinking about, you know, the back end where it's like, are you going to get along? You know, is it going to be jealousy? Without thinking about all that, it's exciting to hear that. So let's just say we're open to it. She's more open than I am, but nonetheless, we're both open to it. So we definitely want to know what you guys think about what y'all think about threesomes in relationships, being in a polyamorous relationship, and being, and we didn't talk about the fact that, are you going to be married, or are you just going to be girlfriends or girlfriend and boyfriend? So do you think that's the difference as well as to making those decisions? Bringing a third person in your relationship if you're not married?
It depends on the level of those relationships to me, because I don't feel you have to be married to have a lifelong commitment to someone. You know how I feel about that. Yeah. So that's another something we could talk about one time too. Yeah. But yeah, so I don't think that you have to be married for that either, because even though we are not married yet, I'm lifelong committed to you. Like, even before we've actually gotten married.
Yeah.
Period. So
samesies.
So I can make those decisions because the other person is not gonna change that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So for me, it's the same. If we're talking about our relationship, and I can just go off of our relationships because none of the other ones matter anymore. So if we're talking about me and your relationship, I agree. I feel the same way, because whether we get married or not, we're partners for life. Yeah. So yeah,
you're my person.
That's my baby. So a third person can't come in and change that. We can only be the ones to change that.
Right. Only we can change that. Yeah. Exactly. So there shouldn't be any fear of any other person to me as far as a snake or whatever, because...
See, okay, so let me explain this when I say snake. If I don't have to have confusion, if I don't have to have, you know, that conflict in my relationship, then I won't, you know. So if I feel like if we invite another person in our relationship and they turn out to be a snake, that's our fault. That's on us. So that that'll be my fault. You know what I'm saying? It won't be on them.
And then we will immediately remove them.
Oh, it's just not okay.
Okay.
And I get it. I promise you I get that. Because that's your perspective. And I know you, so I get that we'll just remove them. We break up with them and they're gone. It's not quite that simple with me though.
I have a Cancer, guys.
Yes, I'm a Cancer.
Her what's some things that the crabs have? Her claws stay and stuff. Did you know that a crab's claws stay clenched even after they're dead? That's my baby.
And so, emotionally, it probably like, mess me up. And then on top of that, if it was something dirty that happens, it'll turn me into a different person. I'm not even talking about the person being a snake themselves. It's my reaction of finding out that that person is a snake. So, without telling on myself, I'll leave it at that. It won't just go smooth. We just break up with them and then they're gone. It won't go smooth like that with me. And I know that. Because like I said, when you know yourself, you know yourself.
So, again, we won't be partaking in any of those different things that we've talked about today. That's all, folks. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless and good night.
Like I said, she probably don't believe me because I want to talk about the what ifs. She don't want to talk about the what ifs. I want to talk about the what ifs. I think they should be talked about. And
talk about the what ifs.
Like I said, I'm open. She may not believe I'm open, but I am. But we definitely got to talk about the what ifs.
Okay. Well,
so
maybe the table gonna get to hear some more stuff. We'll talk about the what ifs.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I like talking to you.
Like talking to you too. You don't got no lipstick. It's matte.
Oh, that's the kind don't come off?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I was gonna put some lipstick on me.
All right, y'all. So, I think we gonna close this conversation out with, we're not on here to judge anybody that's in a open relationship. Polyamorous relationship? No, we're not. I don't judge at all. Like, this is a judge-free. You think I judge?
No, I was gonna say, and I don't give a AF. Period. No, I don't judge.
We don't.
Live your life. Live
Have
your
fun.
best life. Whatever makes you happy. If you are not hurting anyone, go for it. That's how I feel about it.
Like, and anybody that's have strong feelings about what you're doing in your life,
they want to do it too.
They want to do it.
They curious. They mad because they too scared to try some stuff, and they just hating on you because you had the courage to go out and do you.
Yeah, just know that.
And what I say about that,
it's a judge-free zone over here, so we will definitely be back with more videos. We're trying to figure out what to name these videos that we're going to come up with on. I don't even know which days we're going to drop the videos, but nonetheless, we're going to come up with a name for these videos, and we want you guys to keep coming back and having these conversations with us, because again, a lot of people don't like to talk about these conversations that we're going to be having, but we are ready to talk about them, the raw, the ugly, and the uncensored. So we will see y'all. We will see you guys in our next video, and we're going to call it a night.
Peace. I'm Lee.
Bye, and I'm Mika.